Hi everyone and welcome to the video. In this video, I want to share my experience. How can you get an on-campus job quickly and easily? So I just want to share a couple of my experience for the students who are thinking to come to abroad, or or those students who want to study abroad. So the very first thing that whenever you come to United States for your higher education, is you first of all have to get an on-campus job, because that's the only way you can support yourself, because everything initially to you is very expensive. When I came here for the first time, I was literally seeing the price tag of each and every single thing. I'm like, oh, Coke is $2. That means 70 into 2, 140 rupees. I did that. So getting an on-campus job is very, very important initially. So what I did basically is, how can you get the on-campus job quickly here? So some of the tips is basically try to see, people will say, go and apply on the website and that's how you get on-campus job. Guys, this is totally wrong. Here, everything works on contacts and how well you know each people here. So for an example, I mean, what I used to do is basically, initially I used to apply for jobs, on-campus jobs, on the job portal. I did not receive anything. Then what I did is basically I took my resumes. I printed like 50 copies every single week. I used to go to like the gym or the library, and I used to give my resume. Hey there, hi, how are you guys doing? I was wondering if there is any on-campus job. Can I just drop my resume if you don't mind? Oh, that's great. What's your name? Oh, okay. So I used to try to talk to them whenever I see them. I say, hey, hi, how are you guys doing? I started like having a conversation. I started making them as my friend. So that's how you can get jobs quickly here, because if you have to be smart. That's what I want to say. You have to know people. You have to you literally have to go again and again, and because what I'm trying to say is the positions are very less and the number of students are much more. So it's of course pretty challenging. So you have to know people, try to make contacts, do not fight with anyone, just be friendly with everyone. That's one of my advice to you guys. Now, second advice I want to say, basically how can you get the positions of GA, TAs, and stuff like that. Now guys, here you have to know the professors very well. You need to have a very good rapport with your professors. So what I did basically to get my GA, initially I was a 9 credit GA. I did not pay my tuitions, only I had to pay for my living expenses. So I was pretty smart. I knew that I used to always sit on the first bench. I used to be very attentive in the class, and you know I did pretty well in my test as well, like my midterms and stuff. Apart from that, I was pretty active in extracurriculum activities like clubs and stuff. I used to attend those clubs, meetings, and stuff like that. So I initially, like, I gradually developed like a very good like a rapport with the professors. I used to say, hello professor, good morning, how are you doing? I hope you have a good day. I started talking with them. Whenever I see them, I used to say, hello professor. So what I'm trying to say is you have to be friend here. So if you start knowing, if you know people well, and if people knows you well, it's very easy to get jobs or GAs or TAs abroad. So that's an advice for you. Try to maintain a very good rapport with your professors or your friends. And another thing is, some of the friends might be helpful. You can say, hey, I'm looking for a job. So whenever there are openings at that position, they'll like tell you, hey, there is this opening, so you give me your resume, I'll like refer you. Because if they refer you, they'll like quickly hire you. So these are a couple of stuff that I thought I should share with you. Yeah, that's all I think. And well, what else? I mean, if you want to know anything else, please let me know. I would definitely try to make a video on that. Because my experience might help a lot of students who are thinking to come abroad. By the way, just a side note, since I had a GA also, I was a 9 credit GA. I did not pay for my tuition initially for like 2 semesters. By the way, just to let you know, my GRE score was pretty low. I did not do well at GRE, but I had a very good background I was very good at extracurricular activities. When I was in my engineering, I took part about in 30 technical competitions. I used to go to this science fair, like different colleges, project competitions and stuff like that. So I won a couple of awards, of course, yes. So I had a very good extracurricular activities. I had a lot of certificates. Apart from that, what I would say is just your GRE is just not enough. For me, see, being very honest to you, I'm not that good at English, but when it comes to technical knowledge, I'm very eager to learn stuff. I scored 285 in GRE. I know it's pretty bad. People will think, really? And you got admission with scholarship? Yes, because I had a very good technical knowledge, and I believe I had a very good extracurriculum activities. I had a good CGPA throughout my engineering. I did not have any KTs. So that also eventually helped. My professors also gave me a very good recommendation. So I had a very good relation with my professors in India as well. So these are a couple of small suggestions. This might help you if you are trying to go abroad. Another thing that I want to share is basically, I might be wrong at this. People, I did not had much money to do my master's, so I eventually applied to a like I aimed for a university that has a low tuitions because I did not care. All I care is I want to save my money because I'm paying in dollars right now. I need to repay back to my country. I have an education loan to pay back, and it's always a stress to think about this. And so eventually, I did not apply to like Ivy League schools or big school. I won't name it in particular, but I was very smart because I wanted to make sure that I apply to a university where the tuitions are low and I can get my degrees or masters quickly. Just a quick suggestion, just a quick note here. Let's assume like other colleges like UC Berkeley have a fees of about $20,000, $30,000 a semester. My fee is just 8 to 9,000. I did my double masters in, well, people do just one masters and pay a lot. That in that amount, I did like 2 masters. So that was like kind of a smart move because you can pay that much money and get like 1 masters. I just paid like half of that money and I got 2 masters here. Like, yep, that's it. All of my suggestion tips for study abroad guides. So yes, if you have any more questions, please let me know. I would be very happy to answer all of your questions and would love to help you and would love to see you as a successful person in your life. Keep smiling, keep coding, keep learning. And if you have any more questions, please reach me out. Write an email at shahsoumil519@gmail.com. Once again, thank you for your love, support, and see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.